Hello, friends. Today, let's listen to the story of the laptop fixer and the tiny pixel. In a busy town, there lived a kind laptop fixer named Arjun. His tiny shop was full of laptops. Some were open, some were closed, and wires curled like little snakes. Screens blinked like tiny stars. Tiny screws and keys were scattered everywhere. Even though it was messy, Arjun liked it. One Monday, a customer came with a broken laptop that had to be ready by the next day. Mr. Arjun worked on it all afternoon, fixing the keyboard and charging issues. By evening, he was so tired he fell asleep on his desk. The next morning, he woke up and rubbed his eyes. To his surprise, the laptop was already fixed, perfectly working as if it had been repaired by magic. Mr. Arjun blinked and looked around the messy shop, but no one was there. How? Who could have done this? He whispered. On Tuesday, another laptop came in, but a little more tricky. A gaming console with tangled wires and blinking buttons. Mr. Arjun worked for hours, then dozed off on the floor beside his desk. When he woke up, the console was fixed. Wires untangled, buttons working perfectly. Again, there was no one in sight. He scratched his head in confusion. Is someone helping me? He thought to himself. By Wednesday, Mr. Arjun was curious. Another laptop had to be repaired, and this time he decided to stay awake. He pretended to be asleep while keeping one eye open. Around midnight, he saw tiny sparkles of light flickering across the tables. Two tiny pixels appeared. Pixels are magical helpers who love to fix and play little tricks in secret. They were no taller than teacups. They wore sparkling clothes that shimmered in the moonlight. Twinkle, the little pixel sneezed. A tiny keyboard key flew into Mr. Arjun's coffee cup with a small, soft plop. Bubbles? The careful pixel twirled into the air to catch it, but almost tripped over a wire. Mr. Arjun held his breath and quietly laughed. You little helpers are funny. Night after night, the pixels returned. Each morning, Arjun would wake up to find all the laptops perfectly fixed. Sometimes a laptop slid slightly off the table and the pixels would catch it midair. Sometimes a gaming console's buttons weren't working and the pixels they would press them faster than his eyes could follow. Finally, after the last laptop was repaired, Mr. Arjun wanted to say thank you. He left tiny treats for the pixels, crumbs of cookie, and a drop of sweet tea, and even a little note. Thank you for helping me. You are always welcome here. The pixels twinkled with joy, leaving sparkling trails across the shop before disappearing into the night. Word of his perfect repairs spread far wide. Customers were amazed how flawless the laptops were, and Arjun never missed another deadline. But he never forgot the tiny pixels who helped him when he was alone and tired. From that day on, Mr. Arjun worked happily always leaving tiny treats for the magical helpers who come and save the day. And he had learnt a simple truth that even the smallest helpers can make a huge difference. And kindness is always returned. The moral of the story is that even the tiniest helpers can do big things, and saying thank you creates magic in our lives. Sai Hira Ram.